Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Have you ever asked yourself the following questions? Do you believe that you deserve to receive what you desire? Do you believe that you are worthy of your desires? The answers to those questions may be shocking to you, but you know what? If you're saying no, then you have false beliefs that are holding you back from getting everything you desire. It's a massive roadblock. False beliefs, we all have a belief system that controls our actions and how we think about things. These beliefs control our feelings of worth. Among other things, these beliefs can be incredibly limiting and must be questioned. Those long-held beliefs are probably preventing you from living your life to its fullest. I realized this was what was happening in my life at a young age. After a friend had asked me those same questions, I began to examine why I didn't feel worthy. And was it true? Am I not worthy of the great things that I want in my life? And these beliefs were dumped into my subconscious mind a very long time ago and at a very early age. I grew up poor. I grew up in a family that struggled, a single parent family, and this was back in the late 80s. A mother, a single female working in the corporate world back then was a difficult scenario. And with 3 children, my mom struggled. And she had a lot of limiting beliefs. And that was kind of, I think, where my beliefs came from. But you know what? Here's the deal. I realized that they are not my beliefs. They came from a well-meaning parent. Also, I had relatives, teachers, the media, and other people, places, and things that I had been surrounded by from birth that were all fairly limiting. It seems like the world kind of felt like only certain things were possible for certain people. And that can be a disability that should get you a handicapped parking spot. But here's the deal, it can change, So then I began to think about where these beliefs came from and how they were impacting my life. And then I had to go through a process of examining, changing, and replacing those beliefs with the ones that were actually true. Beliefs that would serve me and my purpose. I was being honest with myself, and I thought it was painful, but you know what? It was also freeing. We all have a choice as to what we believe. And it was time for me to choose more empowering beliefs. So I want to ask you, what's holding you back? Is it your false belief that you don't believe that you should receive what you desire? Or is it your false belief that you are not worthy of your desires? If that's the case, here's the deal. It's simple. It's time to get rid of those limiting beliefs. I think you should question them and replace them with the truth. And here's the truth. You are worthy of your desires. You do deserve to receive what you desire. And you can have anything it is that you truly want. And strategies for getting rid of limiting beliefs are, they're all over the place. Go on the internet, talk to anybody. I'm going to tell you right now, question where your beliefs came from and ask yourself, are they true? And then ask yourself another important question, where's the evidence? And most of the time, you'll find there is no supporting evidence that you should not receive the life that you desire. You have just been on autopilot. You see, you, like me, have probably not been consciously aware that you're walking around with limiting beliefs in your supercomputer. But remember, your mind works on the programming you place within it or that other people place within it. And you know what? If they're not true, then you need to begin replacing those old beliefs by creating new beliefs, new programming for your supercomputer. And one way to do that is to use affirmations. You can repeat your new beliefs over and over and over again. Just look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are worthy, That's so simple, but I'm telling you, you're listening to yourself talk to yourself in the mirror as attentively, and you're recording the information as simply as you would be if I were standing next to you saying the most negative things to you, or if somebody else is doing that, or if you're watching somebody else fail and you're saying, yeah, I probably couldn't do that either. You just listen to yourself. You're putting programming into your mind. You need to consciously understand that you deserve to receive all that you desire. Every single bit of it. You know what? Repeat it again and again and again. And I tell you that because the most important tool we have in our toolbox is our goal card. And by using this goal card in the way that I instruct, you're going to change the programming that's going on in your mind. And when you change the programming going on in your conscious mind, it feeds that new programming down to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind then begins to work on exactly that, and you start to take new actions. You start to do different things. And when you're doing different things, you're going to get different results in your life. And those results are going to be indicative of the feelings you have as a result of what's gone down and is now being readily acted upon in your subconscious mind. So, we learn through repetition. Here is an affirmation, or an example of an affirmation that I'd like to give you. And you can take this affirmation, you can read it over and over again until you have it memorized. When you have it memorized, you can look at yourself in the mirror, and every time you see a mirror, anywhere, anytime, I want you to say this affirmation to yourself. It'll change the way you think. When you change the way you think, you change the way you act. When you change the way you act, you get different results and you start bringing good things into your life. Anybody can do this, and the nice thing about it, it's free of charge. Now here's the deal. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. Say it with me. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. Say it again. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. Say it. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. If you've been saying this along with me, what's one thing we both have? A smile on our face. That's right. Words are that powerful. You are changing the way you're thinking. You've put a little positivity into your mind. Now you got a big smile on your face. Imagine if you did this all the time. You'd have more than a big smile on your face. You'd have a big bank account. You'd have big opportunities around you. You'd have bigger and better relationships with others. And you could change everything for yourself. And I have to admit, it can be uncomfortable at first going through the process, but I'm going to tell you what, it's well worth it. And as you can see with that big smile on your face, you are worth it as well. And here's the truth. What you focus on expands. So what you focus your mind upon is what you are going to get more of. So believe that you are worthy and expect to receive what you desire. When you do these two things, it'll change everything in your life faster than you could snap your fingers. And I'm going to tell you something. I wanted to share this with you today because this is not a secret. And this does not cost a lot of money. And you don't have to buy a big new program teaching how to make $1 million a week or whatever crap is out there. Get rich quick scheme. I'm telling you what, right now, all you need is a change in your attitude, a little bit more belief in yourself, and you can do that through words. Through the things you share with yourself on a daily basis, those are the things that can change everything, not only for you, but for your family, for your employees, for those who report to you. You know what? For those who are looking to you as their primary example for how they should react and behave to scenarios in their life. So I want you to do me a favor. Let's choose a positive attitude today. And let's say this a few more times together, okay? Just a couple more times. I want to just continue this positivity as I sign off today. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. Say it with me. I am worthy of all my desires. Just say that part. I am worthy of all my desires. I am worthy of all my desires. If you're going to get a song stuck in your head, get a positive affirmation stuck in your head. Listen to music without words. Leave room for the good message, the message that you place into your mind. I am worthy of all my desires. I am worthy of all my desires. I am worthy of all my desires, and they finally have actualized in my reality. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. I am worthy of all my desires, and they have finally actualized in my reality. If anybody in this world is worth it, you are. There is nothing in this world that anyone else has achieved or hasn't achieved that you truly desire and become emotionally involved with that you cannot have. Because you are worthy and you have the ability within you. There are beautiful things within you that nobody can see through a negative veil, but a positive attitude shines a spotlight on the positive things within you, and that can only take you amazing and wonderful places of your choosing. I think you're amazing, and you know what? I truly care about you. I just wanted to share a little positive message with you today to start your day on the right foot. Remember, you are worthy of all your desires, and they will actualize in your reality when you take on a positive attitude and you push yourself forward down that path as we continue to move in the direction of the dreams and goals that we've set for ourselves, the ones that we deserve to have in our lives. And remember, you deserve great things. I'll be back tomorrow with some more ideas, recommendations, and things to keep you thinking. Because when we're thinking, we're putting ourselves in the best position possible to make our dreams and goals a reality. Have a wonderful day, friends. I'll be back tomorrow with some really great stuff. Take care.